Can-Am sure does get down. But I think since we're by ourselves, we've met the match for the day. But boy, there's been a foot and a half of snow, maybe 2. Just rolling. Reba. Yeah. The bad biatch. Oh yeah. That's up. Oh damn, Donald. Damn. Past my knee. Damn. Oh. Oh shit. What up? Pretty cool though. Yeah. Alright guys, just a quick video of the 2022 Can-Am XRS Turbo RR with smart shocks. The door bags. There is no storage in this thing. No matter if you think you're gonna ride something in the floorboards or not, you know, once I get my hunting packs in here, my hunting dog, I got straps and stuff over on that side. Back here, this is all open. I have a little Yeti cooler that goes back here. I just tie it down. These tie downs are pretty awesome. Way better than the Maverick Sport that's sitting over there. But these tie downs are pretty good. These are rolled in just a little bit. I never messed with those yet. I haven't had any issues with them being in the way or looking funky. But I've done one oil change. I've changed the air filter. Tires are actually wearing really fast. I don't know what these big horsepower machines, what all you're supposed to expect out of them, but I was expecting a little bit longer lasting. I know I got almost 700, maybe 700 miles on this so far. But yeah, door bags, lower doors, and then the third option I did was I do a lot of night riding. I do a lot of coming back at dark after hunting all day. I do hunt in this thing. I know it's not a hunting rig, but I did these little lights off Amazon. They're all right. They're kind of cheapos, but they've lasted through water and washes and all sorts of stuff. They shine pretty all right for what they are. They have magnetic on the side, so you can magnetize. Yeah, these things they do all right in the dark. I can put a link to that or whatever. I don't make money on none of these. This is just me throwing it out there. I know there's a lot of videos out there that didn't have a lot of information. I can keep making videos. I do know I want to keep making videos for those of you that are looking for your Can-Am. I was in between. I came from a Polaris General 2-seater. I know I wanted a 4-seater with all the gear and stuff that I got. Dogs. I got friends that like to go. Family. That's why my dad has the 4-seat Maverick Sport. But yeah, coming from that General, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to expect. I couldn't find any videos. I couldn't find any information. It was just on all of accessories or product reviews. But from where I'm at, I'm willing to make some videos. Like, subscribe, comment, and ask questions. And I can make videos on those questions. I can give you guys a ton of content. Yeah, like I said, I don't make no money on none of this stuff. So I do know I ride high a lot, even if I'm just going a little bit slower. Low gear is really low in this thing, which I like. I'm not complaining at all. Low gear is very low in this Can-Am X3. That is awesome, actually. But a lot of people say don't ride high. One big complaint, actually, You know what? I think I got 2 big complaints. 2. It's P drive. Everyone loves the P drive. I never had the one prior before, so I don't know how much better it is compared to the older styles. But I know when you guys have this thing running, and you start this thing and you go to shift, it's fairly hard to do when it's not even running, right? That's kind of hard. But say you got this thing running and you got it all warmed up, you just took it for a rip, you've been working on some things, you know, working corners, whatever, drifting it around. This is where it gets crazy. You put this thing in park and you can just hear that clutch just spinning behind me in the back. You can just hear it out of the breather hole there. I can tell you right now, if you go from high to reverse, or from reverse to high or low, even from high to low, this thing will fight you and you will break your shift fork. I have buddies that have done it, so my dealer said they would take it in and help me fix it, but I live 4 hours away from my dealer, so it's kind of hard to get there. Yeah, they said they'd take it, they'd shin the clutches or whatever. I've also heard of floating the secondary clutch, but that's something I'm not trying to spend money on. I got other plans that I want to do. If, you know, this dealership can't figure it out, then maybe I'll have to look towards it. But that's one complaint, is this thing is constantly trying to drive and even in idle when it shouldn't be. The primary clutch isn't disengaging. I don't know the thing like the back of my hand, but it is a pain in the butt to shift after you've been riding it. Say I start it up right now and go to shift it, it does just fine. You go out, do a couple donuts, you let it warm up, that thing does not want to shift. So my solution to that, and what the dealership told me to do, is shut the machine off, shift it, start the machine in what gear you're trying to end up in. So that's a lot of starting and shutting down and whatnot, but like I said, I got to get it to them and see what they can do. They might be able to fix it, they might not be able to. I know the Maverick Sport does the same thing. That Maverick Sport does the same exact thing. I know it gets better on the Maverick Sport once you blow the clutches out and you clean it up. You'll go from reverse to high and it'll jolt you forward like it's just constantly engaged or something. I don't really understand it either, but like I said, I don't know the clutches or nothing. I don't work on these every day, so that's all I'll leave to the dealer. Like I said, it's brand new still. Second complaint, the display, when you turn this thing on, will literally freeze at any moment of time, and it'll freeze for probably until you shut the machine off and then turn back on. The perks to that happening is it still tracks your miles, it still tracks your trips. You know, you lose sight of your engine temp, belt temp, all that fun stuff. But yeah, it gets froze, and then you don't know. You're kind of driving blind without that thing. In my eyes, it's a pretty fancy machine to not be able to see your temperatures and what's going on with the machine. Or, you know, I track every ride I do, so I'd like to know where I go. I do my trips for when I fill up. They say you usually get from 100 to 150 miles to a tank. I haven't gone that far on a tank. I can't say yes or no, but I just like to track how many miles I've put on a tank, and that way I know if the gauge is working correct, because Can-Ams, they do that thing. That's what I've heard. Like I said, this is my first Can-Am. I came from a General, but those are 2 big complaints. This thing's pretty awesome. It is a very capable machine. There's endless opportunities in this thing. I mean, you can do crazy. Like, we were out yesterday, probably in about 1.5 to 2 foot of snow, just going. I mean, it'd be way easier. We ended up turning around because it was getting so deep. We were out by ourselves, had to pull the plug. You know, me and my wife, I didn't want to be out there stranded or stuck waiting on people. It was getting dark. I know it was pretty cold. I think we're sitting at about 5 to 20 degrees, maybe 25 degrees right now in Nevada during the day, so I really didn't want to push it. It got really cold. Snow started blasting up through the front of the window, and then gosh dang, I need to get a windshield, upper doors and stuff. You know, I got lots of plans here. But yeah, this thing is awesome. I plan on making more reviews, more talks. Still got some snow stuck on it, ice. But lower doors are a must. Door bags for storage. Roof rack, which I haven't got there yet again, but roof rack's coming. The rear view mirrors, those things are awesome. Those are a must have. And to whoever has big legs and long legs, definitely raise the seat down. Still get that up in the seat feeling, kind of laid back. Nothing too crazy, but it helps definitely getting in and out. That way you don't have to pop your steering wheel up or move it up and down every time you get in and out of this thing. But yeah, let me know. Any questions, videos, will be more than welcome to answer. I want to start making more videos and content. Nothing too crazy. I know I got some stuff planned that I think YouTube has never seen before, but let me know. Comments, like, subscribe. It's easy to do, you know. That way I can keep doing this stuff. I know it gets kind of time consuming, so let me know. TMANAC's out.